Hi crafters, today we'll be making a shaker card with stamps and matching dies. I have pre-made a card base out of Nina Desert Storm cardstock, and it's a bit smaller than the standard A2 size. Then I have used the dice number 4 and 5 from Rectangle Basics set by Memory Box to cut out a panel and 3 matching thin frames. They are the same size as my card base, and now I'm going to stack all 3 frames one on top of another to create one-dimensional piece. It's my favorite technique for this summer. The tools and products that I'm using are listed on my blog as well as in the description. To create a composition, I'll be using this new stamp set by Poppy Stamps. It's called Sending Scribbles. I am arranging all the elements on a card front. I'm going to use a rose, which is the largest image from the set, then a couple of leaves, and my sentiment will be sending birthday wishes. Now I'm going to move this card panel with the stamps and place it into the stamp positioner. It will be more convenient to work with this. I'm going to stamp all the images with the Memento Tuxedo black ink. I will be stamping the words birthday wishes several times to get the perfect impression, but don't care much for all the other images. I'm only stamping them to know their placement. You'll see what I mean a little bit later. When I'm done with the stamping, I'm not removing the stamps from the positioner. Next, I will need a piece of heat-resistant acetate. First, I'm using the powder pad to prevent embossing powder from sticking all over this piece of acetate. Then I'm going to stamp the rose and the leaves with the Versamark ink. The powder I'm going to use is Gold by Ranger, and before I heat set it, I need to make sure that the heat tool is really nice and hot. This will really help to reduce the warping. When the image is heat set, I can wipe off all the talcum powder with the baby wipe. Then I'm using the same embossing powder to heat emboss the word sending on a piece of black cardstock. Next, I'm going to use matching dies to cut out all the images as well as the word sending. There are matching dies for all the images in this set. So I am taping the dies down and then I'm going to run them through the machine. Now I'm going to place a piece of black craft foam under the panel and trace all the shaped windows with a white gel pen. I'm going to use my craft knife to cut out all the windows, and I'm cutting them slightly larger than they are. This way no foam will be peeking through the windows. I'm applying tape adhesive at the wrong side around the roses. Then I'm going to align it with a heat embossed image so that the rose goes right behind the window. I have applied the tape adhesive again, and now I'm going to stick down this piece of foam that I have made. Next, I'm using my paper trimmer to trim off all the foam that's hanging off the edges. I'm going to use Ranger Distress Marker. The color is Black Soot, and I will place it into the Distress Spritzer. And this will add really fine splattering all around my card. And I'm covering up the windows with the images so that the acetate will remain clean. Then I'm also going to splatter some household bleach onto the card. The bleach will take away some of the color and create lighter splashes. I'm applying adhesive one more time, and then I'm ready to fill in the shaker. First, I'm going to put in some black embossing powder. You can totally use black glitter for this, but I didn't want the card to be super shiny. I just wanted something to match the fine splattering on a card front. Then I'm going to add some sequins. The sequin mix is called Park Avenue, it's by SCRIBBLES, and it has some shiny black and dull gold sequins in it, and also some seed beads of the same colors. I'm placing my card base right on top of the sequins and pressing it down to seal the sequins inside. Next, I'm going to attach the sentiment. I've die cut the outline a couple more times, and then I'm layering these 3 pieces to get more dimension. I'm going to use Black Soot Distress Marker again to go all over the edges of the card. This way, when I attach the frame on top, no light cardstock will be visible between the black frame and the black foam. Now I can attach the frame on top of the card. Now it's time for some finishing touches. First, I'm going to use this metallic rub-on paint by Craft Tea, and I'm simply rubbing it with my finger around the frame. This way it will not be solid black, but rather old gold. I'm also going to attach some sequins from the same set on top of the card. And that finishes my card for today. Thank you for watching this tutorial till the end. Tap any picture that you can see in the screen to watch more inspirational videos. Have a fantastic day, and I'll be seeing you soon.